Do you suspect that estrogen dominance from long-term birth control pill use is contributing to your hormonal acne? This is a super common occurrence I see with the majority of my acne clients, and knowing how to naturally address this challenge with lifestyle adjustments, food adjustments can be integral to starting to heal your acne naturally from the inside out without having to go back on the birth control pill, Accutane, spironolactone. Do those things sound familiar? I'm Therese, and after 15 years of acne struggles, I finally cleared my skin naturally and created my natural acne clearing program, The Clear Code, to help you do the same. 9 years and thousands of clients later, I've made it my life's work to get you clear skin without harsh chemicals, pills, and/or crazy hormones. So make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified when I post a new video. This is going to be your resource on estrogen dominance and all of the action steps that you can take to address it naturally, lifestyle or supplemental. So make sure to like this video, and if you have any questions about this, leave them below this video and I will answer them. First things first, to understand how estrogen dominance impacts your acne, we have to know what estrogen dominance is, right? Estrogen dominance is a hormonal imbalance characterized by elevated levels of estrogen in relation to progesterone in the body. Estrogen is an important hormone for reproductive health, but an imbalance can lead to various challenges. I'm gonna list out a ton of common symptoms of estrogen dominance. And then we're gonna get into the supplements that you can take to start to address estrogen dominance, but it's super important that you know if they will work for you. I see people a lot taking supplements like DIM or a few others that I'm gonna talk about without really knowing if they suit and/or fit and/or help their symptoms. So let's go over some of the common symptoms of estrogen dominance, number one. And number two, if you find yourself saying yes to 4 or more of these, not just 2, or even 3, but like 4 or more, you might fall into the category of estrogen dominance. Do any of these things sound like you? You were on the birth control pill for 6 months or more at any point in time. You got your period really early in life. You have breast tenderness before your period, mood swings before your period, water retention, weight gain, bloating, kind of puffy faced look, PMS in general that's rather significant, headaches in general, food cravings, chocolate cravings. You have fibrocystic breasts perhaps, so kind of like lumpier breasts, pain and swelling, especially pre-period. You have a difficulty losing weight. You may be dealing with fatigue, insomnia, or mood challenges. How many of those could you say yes to? Was it 4 or more like I mentioned? If so, you could be struggling with estrogen dominance. There are 5 main ways that we can address estrogen dominance. 4 are lifestyle-based, food-based things, and 1 has to do with supplements. So let's discuss the 5 ways that we can start to address your estrogen dominance naturally. Number 1 is liver support / detoxification. Number 2 is gut health support. Number 3 is exercise. Number 4 is stress management. And number 5 are supplements. From a liver detoxification perspective, before we jump into the supplements, it's very important that you understand that one of the main reasons you're probably dealing with estrogen dominance is because you're having a slowed clearance of estrogen from your liver. So those phases of detoxification that are super important to your liver and that really aid in getting rid of all of excess kind of toxins and hormones, they're sluggish, they need some extra support. Foods like cruciferous vegetables, so broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, leafy greens, arugula, are great additions to support liver detoxification naturally using diet. Number 2, from a stress management perspective, liver detoxification and/or chronic stress can negatively impact your liver. Again, it can just impact your body's ability to process through toxins. I feel like there are mountains and movies and hours, thousands of hours worth of information on the internet on how to lower your stress levels. So I won't bore you with that because I don't think that's what you want today. But I will share the 2 things that impact my stress, maybe the 3 things that impact my stress level the most that are really, really practical. I'm not gonna tell you to meditate, I'm not gonna tell you to journal, because of course those things help, but they're not always effective. For me, literally, the things that will immediately lower my stress levels if I'm dealing with kind of chronic stress throughout the day, for example, are number 1, taking a long walk, so getting 10K plus steps in a day. Number 2, having at least 80 to 90 to 100, 110 ounces of water every day. Water is shown to be really impactful, especially if you drink 8 to 16 ounces kind of in a sitting. It can lower your stress responses and lower stress hormones, so I love water. Number 3 is super simple again, is just exercising. Here's why exercise is key. I'm gonna cut to the chase. When you sweat, that supports lymphatic drainage, which also supports getting rid of toxins as well as supports kind of bowel movements in general. which leads me to our final way to support estrogen dominance naturally before we talk about supplements, and that's gut health. Generally speaking, when I work with clients who are dealing with estrogen dominance, 9 times out of 10, maybe even 9.5 times, so like 95 people out of 100 who are dealing with estrogen dominance are also dealing with constipation. Chronic constipation, which means everything is impaired. They're not getting rid of waste matter. They're not getting rid of, again, hormones, stress, all these different things. You do need to be going to the bathroom really regularly. Probiotics, fermented foods, those are my favorite action steps for that. So now let's discuss estrogen dominance as it relates to my favorite supplements to support estrogen dominance naturally and to start to heal it and address it naturally. DIM is my favorite supplement for estrogen dominance in general, but again, it's not something that everyone should take. I'm not a doctor. Always make sure that you check any new supplements, be it with them. But that being said, I love DIM because it kind of acts, it's a natural compound derived from cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, cabbage, and cauliflower. It has the ability to modulate hormone metabolism, particularly estrogen, okay? It helps to promote a healthy balance of estrogen in the body. It can be anti-inflammatory. And as a result, because it supports hormonal balancing, it can also be shown to regulate sebum levels. Sebum is an oily substance produced by your sebaceous glands, and they're usually along your jawline, your chin. If and when you have a lot of acne there, that is probably why. Studies have shown that DIM also exhibits antimicrobial properties, which can potentially help to control the growth of P. acnes, which is the bacteria on your face that causes acne and gives you a breakout. My client Claire, shown here and here in our video, actually loved using DIM. That was one of our key action items for her, was to address some kind of estrogen dominance challenges that she was having. We used cruciferous vegetables for sure, and then we added in DIM, and that definitely helped her along her journey. And if you want to watch more about Claire's natural acne clearing journey, the link will be below. Calcium D Glucorate is the next supplement that may help with estrogen dominance. Calcium D Glucorate may indirectly support acne management through its impact on hormone metabolism and liver function. It may support hormonal balance by aiding in the elimination of excess estrogen from the body, so very similar to DIM. It may support the liver's detoxification pathways by enhancing the excretion of toxins and hormones. And it may, as a result, help prevent breakouts. It also has been shown to have antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties, which can also help reduce inflammation. Milk thistle is another herb that supports the natural lowering of estrogen levels in the body. Milk thistle is a flowering herb that has been used for centuries due to potential health benefits. And the main way that it supports, again, estrogen dominance and the troubleshooting of that is because of its ability to impact the liver. Milk thistle contains a flavonoid called silymarin, which is believed to promote liver health, regeneration, all the things, and it can help support detoxification. Dandelion tea is my favorite. You've probably, if you're just finding me now, but you've seen more videos of mine, you've probably heard me talk about dandelion tea. It is one of my favorite things to use to address estrogen dominance because it is a bitter herb, it's an herbal cholagogue, and it supports bile flow from your liver, which again, everything I'm mentioning is really about your liver. So keep that in mind, that like the liver plays such a key role in addressing natural acne clearing, especially as it relates to estrogen clearance. Dandelion tea once a night, especially if you break out mid-cycle or pre-period, is gonna have an amazing impact on not only your skin, but your hormonal levels in general. I love this herb. Estrogen dominance is one of the most common challenges I see for the majority of my clients, I will tell you. Most people, tell me if this is you, come to me or find me after having tried the birth control pill for 10 plus years, spironolactone, Accutane, all the different things, right? They've tried absolutely everything, nothing has worked. And they know, that being said, that they don't want to go on the birth control pill again. They know that they want to take different action steps, but they keep breaking out mid-cycle and pre-period. If that sounds like you and you want to finally get to the root cause of what's happening for you and your acne, apply to my natural acne clearing program, The Clear Code, via the link below. In my acne clearing program, The Clear Code, we get to the root cause of what's happening for you and your skin. We define action steps that we can take to start to heal your acne naturally. And then we create an actionable, sustainable plan for you to follow for life called your Clear Code, which allows you to keep your skin clear, go to the beach, drink martinis, have some donuts, eat an Oreo, and still have clear skin. So if you're interested in learning more about that program, apply below. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified when I post a new one. And if you have a friend, mother, brother, sister, cousin, all the people that you know is struggling with acne and you know they need extra help, please send them this video. I would love to see if I could be this kind of spark of inspiration for them, to support them and or let them know that natural acne clearing is possible. Again, we have so many clear code success stories below of women around the world who have cleared their acne naturally. So if that sounds like you, I would love to see if we could help, and I will see you in the next video.